Hi guys, Caitlin here. I wanted to offer a check-in training video with a few thoughts and discussion points regarding photo use for blogs that we publish on Elephant. And anything that gets published on our website needs to be either an author's personal photo that we have permission to use. And if it's a personal photo done by a professional photographer, or if it's a photo that the author got from a friend of theirs or a photographer, we need written permission emailed to write@elephantjournal.com saying that it's okay for us to use this photo and publish it. Or it needs to be a photo that is free for commercial use or copyright free. And on websites that we typically tend to use for photo inspiration, you will be able to see which license the photo has. And free for commercial use means it's okay to use within whatever terms of this specific license are given on a site that is for profit. And we are for profit because we sell subscriptions and other merchandise. And this is really something to be treaded very carefully with because copyright issues with images are something that can make or break the business and cause quite a bit of trouble. So I wanted to go on screen share and talk about a few things. I'll go ahead and let you all know that this document here is within the Google Drive for write@elephantjournal.com. And it's a good one to bookmark because it includes websites we typically use to find photos, as well as photographers or artists that we've come across through various forms of outreach who've given us permission to use their content. And you can see the name, URL for access, and any specific notes. And this is important. These notes you need to take good care of reading before you choose a photo, as they might identify a specific way the artist wants these photos to be cited in the published blog. There's some good stuff in here, so take some time to look through and check in and see where your inspiration strikes you. And then in the media library, just to speak a little bit to what you might find, way back when we were earlier on in the online days, there are less citations offered in a photo description as it's in the media library. And if it doesn't have a URL cited as its source, please don't use it unless you can find the URL on Google and identify exactly where this came from and identify that it's free for commercial use. So an example is these kitty cats here. This is from 2012. As I can see here, and apologize, photo's not loading here, but no URL. So this isn't something that we can use. Whereas if you scroll back to earlier photos of cats, take this for example. It's got the Flickr URL, and I can double check, and should always double check if you're getting something from the media library, that the license is indeed free for commercial use. So the photographer who'd need to be credited is Erica Zabowski, and the some rights reserved license falls under free for commercial use. It's a variation on the free for commercial use license. One note on embedding. Sometimes you'll see that we will embed Instagram images or Twitter images within blogs. The problem with Instagram images, when they're not our own, is that sometimes the image is from another account, such as a big publication, and the image was purchased from a photographer. So we can embed that inside of a blog, no problem, but we can't use a screenshot of that image as the thumbnail that shows up on the site. So this is the thumbnail, the featured image. The reason is that a thumbnail can't be embedded, so you can't click it directly through to the source on Instagram and see, oh, this is from this big account from this photographer. The reason why this is an issue is, say, this blog here, The Art of Rejection, 6 People We Should Cut Ties With, like yesterday. Say the image of these 2 gals was from another Instagram account, an embedded image within the blog from Instagram, and the photographer sold the rights to this image to that account. If the photographer came across our site and saw their image right here as a featured image, that's not cool within intellectual property. We always want to credit the artist. So this is just a little bit of what you always need to remind yourself of. And of course, if you have any questions about it, ask someone on the team about how to handle a situation like this and what categories of images are okay to use and what should most often be avoided for use. I hope this was helpful. Thank you all.